Good evening, ladies. How are we? Happy Monday. Well, coming to an end Monday. Sorry, coming on late. Today was a crazy busy day with volunteering, with work. Today and tomorrow is less, as you know, the last couple of days of January. So in a normal, business, you have to tie up loose ends and spreadsheets, and there was deadline stuff that I had to put through, and I had to eat. And right now I'm taking a mental break because even though I have a couple more things to get done, I need to take a mental break. I won't be able to get through Exodus chapters 1 through 3 today, but we're going to do at least one chapter today because I promised and I've sworn to do everything at least once each day as a thank you for everything that I continue on learning and getting blessed with. So I will just tack on the chapters throughout the rest of the week. However, we're going to at least get through one chapter today. And today is our first chapter in Exodus. And Exodus is going to begin Israel suffering in Egypt is more or less the topic. And chapter 1 of Exodus, verse 1, goes like this. Now these are the names of the children of Israel who came to Egypt. Each man and his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. Verse 5, all those who were descendants of Jacob were 70 persons, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Verse 6, and Joseph died, all his brothers, and all that generation. But the children of Israel were fruitful and increased abundantly, multiplied and grew exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Verse 8, now there arose a new king over Egypt, who did not know Joseph. And he said to his people, look, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply and it happen, in the event of the war, that they also join our enemies and fight against us, and so go up out of the land. Verse 11, therefore they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh supply cities, Pithom and Ramses. But more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were in dread of the children of Israel. So the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with rigor. Verse 14, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service in which they made them was with rigor. Then the king of Egypt spoke to the Hebrew midwives, of whom the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, when you do the duties of a midwife for the Hebrew woman, and see them on the birth stools, if it is a son, then you shall kill him. But if it is a daughter, then she shall live. Verse 17, but the midwives feared God, and did not do as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the male children alive. So the king of Egypt called for the midwives and said to them, why have you done this thing, and saved the male children alive? Verse 19, and the midwife said to Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women, for they are lively and give birth before the midwives come to them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and grew very mighty. And so it was, because the midwives feared God, that he provided households for them. Verse 22, so Pharaoh commanded all his people, saying, every son who is born you shall cast into the river, and every daughter you shall save alive. And that is the end of Exodus chapter 1, to which tomorrow leads into the story of Moses. So I appreciate you ladies listening. Hopefully wherever this catches you this evening, you have a quick 5 minutes to decompress for the night. Meditate on the word. Whatever you're going through, meditate on the word. Pray about it. I'm telling you, just changing your life completely and just starting to see things in a different, clear light really helps you cope with the day-to-day stuff that's you got going on, especially if you have kids too. So stay blessed. Have a great night. We'll see each other in the morning.